Hey guys, how you going? Looks like we're going to go ahead and play the next section here of Forsaken playthrough for Season 6. I'd like to welcome everybody to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. We'll be capable of answering them as I find them. We are once again working on our Titan class. This is going to probably be 2, possibly 3 of the adventures with the Barons. The playthrough here today may run a little bit longer. It just depends on how much trouble that we have getting through these. We'll try and keep things going. No, Barry, you're fine. No worries. I don't mind running through this solo. It's just Forsaken playthrough, so nothing big. Alright, so let's get into this and get started. I believe our next target on the list is going to be the Hangman here.
This servitor's been drained. No, mauled. I see a name carved into it. Rexus Vaughn, the Hangman. I've got a lead on him.
Probably true. Looks like we overshot that a little bit.
That's one of Spider's servitors. It might help us out if we free it.
Looks like we got somebody else doing the same mission here, which works out to our advantage a little bit.
servitors are holy to the fallen. They create the evil that the fallen need to survive and grow.
Oh, looks like we got a bunch of people over here.
Who were once fallen would even attack servitors.
I'm gonna jump back down here. It's gonna be one of those things. Gonna play a little follow the leader here. You'll see some lower level guys learning with the fire team. So basically on this one, we just gotta kill a bunch of enemies, interact with the cages, move on to the next section, do the same thing over and over again. Oh, looks like we're tethered. Oh, get rid of that. Lines on this one are definitely linear, but we do have to do a little running back and forth here.
He's heading for the slums.
That's what I meant when I said earlier about how we will go back through areas, so it's good to memorize them. Yes, Forsaken campaign definitely has quite a few spots where you kind of repeat yourself. That's okay. Looks like we're leveled up again. Alright. An OP tier hunter, is it? Well, unfortunately, the only OP tier hunter I know is internet's broken, so it's gonna have to suffer through. These guys in their shields. Ugh. At least there's only one or two guys left in here, so it's not too bad. They're easy to sneak up on. Uh-huh. Must get a little too close to that, spawn box there. Oh. Easy enough to fix. More of those visions of light. Oh no, he ran away. Like I said before, these time-gated Forsaken bosses, just gotta do enough damage to them to get them to the next phase. Yep. Let that one get a little close. Oh, looks like we completed the Visions of Light milestone there.
Man enjoyed this. Causing
So
pain.
that's definitely a good thing.
Let's get out of here,
I
Guardian.
wasn't really keeping track of the count, but apparently we got enough.
Four barons down.
A little more of that clan XP, and we're gonna get dumped out. Here in another area. Fallen. Kind of back where we came, so nothing special there. Anyways, we'll get out of this cave real quick here, and then we are going to head over to the Jetsmith Saturn, which is a hive area. And we are going to use the Thieves Landing fast travel point to get to that point. Alright, so let's hop on our Sparrow here. Gonna go ahead and take a left this time. Kind of roll around here with the various spawn points that are available on the Tangled Shore. One of the things that I've noticed is Thieves Landing is pretty much the best place to start for most of them. Obviously, Sork's Cut is good if you're doing a Cabal mission, but for the most part, you want to go ahead and just head over to Thieves Landing and go from there. Now, it does look like there's a pub event going on real quick here, but we're going to go ahead and start the adventure.
This is a synaptic amplifier, a mind control device specifically calibrated to interface with the hive. We're on the trail of the Baron called the Mindbender.
So we'll run through these caves real quick, just kind of get around here. I don't want to deal too much with the public event.
The original signal to a nearby cave. Let's check it out.
It looks like we overshot it. Yeah, it happens. There's so many little caves and cubbies and crevices in here. Now, you will notice with the Mindbender that these hive have the same shield as the Chieftain. That is one of the unique perks about this specific enemy class, the Mindbent, is they actually have the same Chieftain shield. So Give a quick scan here to this, and we should spawn in some more enemies.
Triangulate the signal's origin.
Nothing too special here, just kind of a survival run. Bunch of thrall. Give him a good 1-2. See that immunity shield popped up right away at the next phase. Now we'll actually be going into the Ascendant Plane for this mission. The Mindbender's got a little, what they call a throne room.
The signal's coming from that crashed tomb ship.
So we'll go ahead and jump into that throne room to face off against the Mindbender. Kind of a first little taste of going in and out of the Ascendant Plane. You will see it more often when you get past Tangled Shore and move on into the Dreaming City weekly events and whatnot. Go ahead and kill this guy while we're here. Doesn't seem like anybody's really doing too much damage to him, so... use a little experience anyway, so that's a good way to do it. There you go, free chest. Looks like we got clan rewards too, look at that. I think that guy is mad at me. You know, if you have an endgame level gun like the Thorn and I'm able to snipe your kills, well, that's just sad for you because that means you're all 50. Get rid of this ogre real quick, and it's gonna throw up some of these little pathways. If you play Destiny 1, you'll notice these are actually the same pathways that we found inside of Oryx's ship. Ugh. Uneven ground, but these are kind of little jumping puzzle here, not too big a deal. Don't really have to get too crazy with it. Take your time. Yes, you're getting shot at, but it's really not that big a deal. Come up here, interact with this little pulse amplifier.
This one has a safeguard. I'll need a minute to disable it.
That's gonna spawn a bunch of enemies up various areas. I'll go ahead and take out those little immunity shields as quickly as possible. Seems we're tethered here, which, you know. Chieftains will do that every once in a while. There's really nothing you can do about it. Now we could run up and go smash that chieftain, but it's not really too necessary. Ugh. You can see my jumping physics with the Titan are a little bit off, so luckily it's not too big of an issue. This is probably one of the only times you actually come into this little cave here, so do make note of that. It's the Mindbender. You'll come in here when you do your heroic story mission for the Mindbender, but otherwise there's not usually anything in here.
Killing powerful beings, but that should only work for the Hive.
You'll notice that ominous purple glow. That's those shielding units. Now the good thing about this area, if you're walking through here at a lower level, even at the level we're at, there's a lot of enemies in this specific one, which are going to be very helpful for the sake of actually getting some experience points going. I probably would not be surprised if I didn't get another level up here pretty quick. And we'll see kind of a mixture of Scorn and Hive in here, nothing too much to be worried about. Squeebs are kind of a pest, but we know how to deal with them, don't we? A big explosion. And you will notice that sometimes you get guys behind you kind of circling around. Usually can hear slight differences in the way they react. The squeebs sound a little like slugs. And just squishing around. Well, this will spawn an abomination back in here. It's kind of an annoyance, but be more worried about like thralls and stuff coming out. Don't want to get too rushed by them. If you pace yourself the abomination, it's actually quite an easy little fight. Once you get him down, a shield goes down, we can move forward. I do want to stop here for just a second. Going up to level 44, I want to double check our gear. Looks like we are still unable to equip anything. A lot of blue weapons in here, so. But we will get those weapons eventually. Like I said, it's just a matter of that horrible level gap where you get really good gear and it's high level, but you can't use it because your level is not strong enough. So you'll see there's a couple of these little things here. Blow those up, open up these guys so we can take them out. Mindbender is up there shooting at you, so do be careful with your cover. And deal with the ads, get them down. We'll deal with the Mindbender here shortly. I did notice we didn't get as much heavy ammo this run, so this could be a little interesting. Looks like it's not going to send us in there completely naked. Sometimes you get those runs where it's like, oh, we're not going to give you a single piece of brick of heavy ammo. It looks like we can get lucky and get at least one to drop, so that's a good thing.
Stay on him.
Alright, so he's going to run into this little throne world area. Going to go ahead and make sure our weapons are restocked. Alright, so welcome to the Ascendant Plane. Kind of noticed this if you were a fan of the Taken King series. It's going to get really big.
How did the Mindbender get a throne world this big? Oh, Cade.
So, you see he's already immune. He's going to run away, and we're going to get some enemies that spawn in here, as well as he's going to come out of a different portal somewhere in this realm. So, we need to figure out what portal he's coming out of. Should get some enemies. You see, he tried to... He's throwing up those little tether things, and we are getting some thrall and whatnot. Go ahead and use our super now. Oh, looks like we fell off. Yeesh. Nope. we'll go back in here again.
Mindbender get a throne world this big?
You notice his health has gone up substantially. We don't have our heavy ammo anymore, so just gonna have to work our way through this in a slow way. Use these adds to our advantage if we can. Maybe score some ammo. His health does drop pretty fast, even with the weapons that we have, so. And a quick little scout around. Reload our nade launcher. And of course we ended up with shielding, so we'll do that again. You do want to kind of be cautious in here, so. You'll notice that he pops up those shields pretty frequently. The thralls are definitely something you want to make sure you don't toy around with too much. Did spawn in a night, it looks like, which isn't too bad. And we are still running Sans heavy ammo on this run, so. Have to try and use our grenade launcher as much as we can. Kind of serpentine back and forth a little bit there. Give this knight a couple of good punches in the throat. Let's see, we got that one timed pretty good, so that worked out nicely. Anyone notice that the enemies that he brings with him through the Ascendant Plane are definitely quite a bit stronger the longer this fight goes. So if you got a fire team that can make quick work of this, by all means use them. Because these little void ogres here definitely will drain your health. I think, yep, we did get a brick of heavy ammo, so. As well as our super back, so that's a good thing. And make short work of this guy real quick here. Yep. Alright, no seeds of light reasons, anything like that, so. Honestly, I've taken my time getting out of here. You don't have to really run too much. It just gets that weird lightning floor going on. But there we go.
I want to think Kate can rest easier now that the throne.
The Mindbender, and what did I say? We got our another level. Alright. So we're up to 45. We're 5 levels from max. Actually making a pretty good pace of that. Now the next one is gonna look like we are at our 30-minute mark, so pretty good turnaround there. The next episode we're gonna go ahead and take care of the Rifleman, as well as we're going to run the Visions of Light mission to get us some new powers. Please feel free to join me for that segment of the adventure, and I look forward to seeing y'all there. Have a good one, guys.